Sweet today we brought a man right here from the APC. Say hi to viewers and listeners, boss.
Good afternoon, viewers and listeners. Thank you very much, DJ Base, for getting me here. Mina CDI Tunis, National Publicity Sector. APC.
All right, thanks. Welcome again today after a long time. Remember the last time we talked about the tripartite stuff. So,
Yes.
who's out there right now?
Thank you very much. The tripartite, we don't complete their work. On July 1st, 2024, they be don't hand over the report to President Julius Maada Bio. Where inside they tell we say working together as a group, then agree on certain recommendations. Then.
Okay.
So inside the report, then categorize recommendations into three. The side we then say they agree, they get consensus.
All right.
We then tell we say now 80 of their recommendations then we then get consensus on things that way they agree on, where they recommend. Then some of them been there again even though they be disagree, but the disagreement not be too big.
Okay.
So each person present in your English language how the recommendation for TANLEC. And then you get another category where they don't agree at all, where each person begin for present in your report how for day, and so that one and they then puts then what they call the annex for make people are able to read them and get their own view. So they we don't present their recommendations then they and certain things then be need for be done for ensure say we see the implementation of their recommendations then they.
Okay.
Because as it is in the report, some of their recommendations then they will require constitutional amendments. And even with the constitutional amendments, some of them they will go affect the entrenched clauses of the Constitution, which means, in fact, that if we go to constitutional referendum.
Okay.
Some of them they also may not need constitutional amendments, but they need statutory, and legislative amendments. So they need for go parliament, and we need for look at certain acts, and we will need for change, like the Public Elections Act, for example. And some of them, they will not require any form of that, not just institutional reforms, them no more structural reforms than needed. So plenty work there for be done for implement the recommendations. Then they done one aspect of it. Then also you get the agreement for national unity itself.
Yeah.
We began 8 resolutions when are from the tripartite commodity. Then one in this self, as much as we don't go as far as 100% implementing 5 of them, and we also get 2 we partially implemented, but you get 1 we really.
What's one of them 2 then they?
We get resolution 5, for example, and resolution 6.
Okay.
We partially implemented resolution 5. Now the one way then they talk say we need for institutionalize political party dialogue framework. That are all political parties then for the talk. We be done. They meet with PPRC, the leadership. We don't develop terms of reference on that. And we don't even finalize the terms of reference and adopt. Then you get one way for we say when a resolution 6. We say, we for rekindle relationship between past and present presidents, past and present leaders of, government and political parties, then kind of thing. And that one day, USSF go tell, say, from all waiting with the scene of the country, we don't really do well in that area yet.
All right.
And of course, you get resolution 4, where get the biggest challenge, where nothing really not happened there. And that one they get for do with political detainees.
The number of people that waiting for release.
Correct. Politically motivated cases,
legal
issues.
implications.
Correct. Issues we get for do with parliamentary benefits and all them things then they. So that one day, and also issues we get for do with people where they in exile, we don't left their communities, we want for go back. So that one day, now really they pose major challenge for implement.
Okay. Now we see Usai, the body way have been part of the what them be doing the tripartite canton. What thing they can do?
Well, that body they now them become idiots. We now they all this born. The same person will be head that mediation team, when are the former vice president of the Gambia, and I come back, and I head this delegation. That body, from the day we will sign the agreement, then transform to international moral guarantors. We then work now for ensure say that agreement they will sign, then fully implemented. So this come with and come basically now for come assess how far we don't go with the implementation of the agreements them, and what are the challenges that we will face, both on government side, on the opposition side, and how then we're able to come inside for make sure say we expedite, and sort out then challenges then so that we'll go quickly implement the resolutions and also the agreements then.
Okay. All right. So now we see you say the tripartite been there. We know say the MCC now been again a lot of things and countries and for go through, and we know say that maybe don't happen. Well, whether it's coincidence, we still say the tripartite don't cancel. Listen to the American ambassador. We talk say some of the things that we will give with that MCC money they give do it's part of the recommendations inside the tripartite. So how this can connect?
So one country where we get so serious issue and we still continue to get issue with the 2023 election have been the U.S. government. One of the major international observer mission that we've been come now from the U.S., the Carter Center, and the report clearly speaks the results as announced by the ECSL, like all other international observers, not been credible, and they not feel say it reflects the election itself. So the U.S. government they talk about reforms, meaningful electoral reforms, and also holding people responsible and accountable way contribute to waiting happen in 2023. So they always don't hinge on that one day. So in fact, when the discussions of the compact been they go on, and one of the things that they way they always be the echo to the country say we need for see the willingness on the part of the government for ensure say
implement some recommendations.
Yes, and we do reforms, then we go make sure say we go get confidence of the citizens for even participate in elections issues, and for ensure say we get future elections for be credible, free, fair, and transparent, so that the results go reflect the votes the way the people go cast. So it is not surprising to we that then go peg the implementation of the recommendations of the tripartite committee to the compact fund release, because they want, and they always don't maintain say they want for ensure say then see reforms, electoral reforms, whether not changing laws, whether not institutions that we get for do with elections management, then see reforms, legislations that we go ensure say we get future credible elections. Alone.
All right. Now let's go back to the APC party. We find out say, before this time we don't see whether not swap or some people go say break or been get Honorable AKK the last time in the United States where so been get other people right away. He mentioned about some of the people who have been going for the APC, not come back and tell them what's in the real arrangements, like all man shy away. What's in the happen? What do you take on that?
Well, in the first place, I think say we as leaders of the APC for be, sincere and honest as to how we communicate. And the membership of the party also get for understand say there are structures within the party where now the membership elects then structures then they for take leadership and responsibilities within the party. And so when then structures then they engage and communicate, those are factual and credible communications what they do as to happenings within the party. So when we communicate and somebody else counter and you choose for believe that person, we're not involved in the work with the party they do, we don't engage in any of them dialogue they are, who they do so, and you choose for believe that person your information over the factual information where they come out from the party, then they create problems.
One point to be the race say by rights every month the members of parliament supposed to go to the party office and talk to the people who then, but that may not be still happen.
Yeah, but they don't start. In fact, I go tell you say during the tripartite activities, the members then we been there at the tripartite committee, but they do press conferences. Yeah, they do press conferences at the party where they be they update as to waiting they happen. But waiting now the major issue are based on the fact say you get people within the party we just no one for face the membership for telling the truth. You get people within the party we want for shift blame. So for example, we are leaders with responsibility now for lead. We're not for allow the one that we will for lead we. What am I saying? If we don't come, now the leadership, now they don't go say we for engage in dialogue. Now they don't say we for engage, we forget tripartite. And this tripartite don't put out recommendations. Now we job for communicate the recommendation to the people as it is inside the report. When we begin for create confusion, this person they can say, oh, this recommendation, yes, now so a day, but other one day, where this person get for can implement. Like for example, when them people they are the council, you get certain people where they send information, say them people are the camp so that they go can engage the Chief Justice, how they come see so that they get for can for pull President beyond power. So when you send them kind of information and they out and you know say not to true, the party they send the actual information, then now you create competition between the party information and the false news where people and they send.
So is it that the social media they overcome within the party?
Well,
if not the party office will know say every last Friday of the month, all the heads of the various, go come and say, okay, what's happened there? Now they take social media and other side.
Well, misinformation, don't they dominate the social media. And so we, as a party, now a responsibility for come out with strategies for counter that. And that is exactly what we don't do the last 24 hours, for example. You notice, say, from yesterday to today, we engage constantly. From yesterday, we put out the right information.
I listen an audio where Pope they talk about.
Correct. This morning, before the dialogue itself starts, we engage the media, and just immediately after the meeting, before I even kaya, we engage the media again, and here I am on hot seat. So now we don't put enough factual.
But why soon I've been there back also? people have been out so that the electoral justice.
So now I make a talk.
And I ain't they go on social media.
Exactly. So now I make
because soon I do within the all, will not see I'm out.
Exactly. So now I make they talk now say we as a party don't put enough information out. So now you, when a member of the party and when a supporter now your responsibility for no say the party don't put enough information out when are the facts. Not go listen to somebody when not even they salon where sit down there they tell you say go stone, go this, go that, now this. You believe that they overweighting the party they tell you. So right. that they create
So Tunis, the truth is, is there not a problem within the APC structure? Because recently we say Sherry Coco self resign as deputy flag bearer. We hear that people and say why Samora self not resign. The time of the executive don't pass. What you go like for say about that?
Well, not really resignation. In fact, no need they say for resign. Because the constitution of the APC very clear that when you don't contest as leader of the party, that position there of leader and deputy leader, it only go become permanent if you win the election and become president. So throughout your tenure as president, you go continue for be leader. But also you contest election and you lost that election day. Whether you challenge the election results in the Supreme Court or not, 6 months after the day where ECSL announced the winner of that election day, you automatically cease for being leader and deputy leader, and then offices then they become vacant. They know they exist.
But we not see that they happen inside the APC.
It happened from December 2023. We don't communicate to both.
But we still see some they go places so they enjoy it, especially some of them they say now the leaders still.
Well, we don't communicate that one day. And waiting Cherry Coco do basically where them video and send now the key to an office where they use as deputy leader. Now a handover. And the party also don't inform Dr. Samura officially for also hand over Inyong Key to in office to the party so that we go keep their offices. Then because the whole idea is we own responsibility as national executive. Elections get for come soon. By next year, we will begin talk about lower level elections. By 2026, we go elect with new presidential candidate. We go eventually become the leader of the party. People and they we go on for begin for show interest. You want for provide a level playing field so that nobody know the say we as an executive they give preference to one individual over the rest of the people that we get into.
Right. So we see on newspaper maybe you could be the best person to talk about. That's where we see over 20-something candidates and one come out for the APC.
I don't know which side newspaper they pull information, but
so most people don't want to get.
But that is false because in fact we they far away from that one day for now. I mean, what we focus on currently now, the membership registration and verification. With that one day very successful, I go say by the way. Contrary to again. Post then on social media, we see people know they participate. I go tell you
because the videos them also say certain where people they allege whether it's na APC. Una not go, una not register until then give electoral justice. You don't see them.
You get people where they do that one day, but unfortunately it has been unsuccessful on them part because I go tell you say, in fact, waiting now we challenge with the registration and the fact say because of the online platform will introduce and the digital platform will introduce.
People don't get used to it.
People, because of connection issues, they delay the inputting. But I go tell you, say, the payments now the bank is overwhelming. Some banks now places like Kenema.
One and not one by region so that people that's go there.
That's what they do. Some banks now Kenema, in fact, now by district we do now Pujon, Kenema and other places, they talk to we for finding a way how we go do the payment system because sometimes the line can so long. So now we don't
orange money.
Yeah, we don't get orange money. Also, we they pay 12 weeks now, and also diaspora self we don't agree. We don't find a way how they self get for they do their own payment system. So then they don't be very successful for we so far. And and also it's so good that people the way they try. We don't tell people and say. We do this system in a way that also you're not able to do any yuki. Because every form where they go out, it is serialized based on the district. I go tell you one instance, for example, we send forms then go out to Tonkolili with the serial number on their forms then they now for Tonkolili. How they manage end up na Bombali, we don't know. But when the chairman of Bombali bring the forms then back for input, the system not take them because they do not fall under Bombali under Tonkolili. So the system tell we say this serial number na Tonkolili, not to Bombali. So we tell and say, well, we don't know. So we getting instances, people the way they go photocopy forms, where they can the system not they accept because you're not supposed for photo. If you base go make payment, then give you form, the serial number they tell you say this serial number now to DJ base we get. If Abdul Kawita, you know they take because it is in the system saying a DJ base informed.
See the other tune is APC still get money for run whatever activities they want to do compared to no say one of the problems they won't have been go them taking on a court safe. Who say people been talk about the amount be taken on the court talk about Bokumo no the account again. APC get money still?
First of all, the person will be send out that information they be wrong. We get different accounts. And at the time we put out that information, they just look at one account. We begin an account where we get up close to 8 billion or so we not look at. As I speak now, I just to tell you about how successful we membership registration don't do. And even with this, I go say we get a lot of money right now we don't raise. And we always get we will generate revenue for ourselves, even amongst us as members, as stakeholders of the party. The generosity among we is enough. I go tell you, say, even with the registration process where they go on now, you see they go smoothly for a lot of districts because the stakeholders, we always they step in and support. But we are happy now that we don't get constant and regular stream of raising money for we party through registration and membership subscription. A really effective this way we don't do.
All right, let's go back to this. Then people will come back. How many days then they there in our stands and government, maybe civil society, the government, and other people? how long would you expect them? Because we also you get almost 80 to 84 recommendations. Sometimes I've been talked to somebody now, we say maybe some of them not going to be implemented even for the next 1-2 years.
You're absolutely right, especially but I mean, it all depends on how sincere and ready we are as government and opposition. Then they are till Friday,
okay.
But of course, it is possible they might extend because some of the issues that we'll raise today, we agree say there is a need for let we and government sit down face to face with them again as it was in Bintumani, for let us trash out some of the issues that we don't bring out. Like for example, government don't go ahead and develop a roadmap we get for do with the implementation of the recommendations. Okay. And we not feel say that one day for happy without we. So we need for sit down with government for review that roadmap day. Government don't also set up steering committee where I go say largely government driven because when you look at the constitution of the steering committee, you get 9 ministries, now the chief minister for chair, we not facing as way for me because the whole thing hinge on reforms.
Okay. How
government go reform itself.
Yeah.
We will not go get better meaning from that. So we don't raise all of the issues.
Committee not even set up who
and that is what we are saying, that we need for go look at review the committees and the committees not forget one chair. If for reflect the composition of the tripartite committee, we'll forget co-chairs just like how we've been getting at the tripartite committee. So that way we all are short say, we they monitor the implementation and we they make recommendations when it comes. We get input into the roadmap and the framework we they develop or implement the recommendations there.
Okay. So another issue again, I don't know, maybe you could be the mouthpiece and this big platform who done the area. When someone come out to talk about electoral justice and like how you self got good me, social media, then say them people are where they come up in the part of the tripartite and for can do this and again you take on is it ECOMOG or ECOMIL or ECOMSILWay also. You say for cows or in social media, people they say, well, this of account seats the president and low be no more and see people in Samoa they talk and say electoral justice. You can explain that electoral justice and some of the issues and they want to talk about.
I mean, electoral justice. First of all, let us say this: when they announced the result, the party put out a position before the Bintumani agreement.
Yeah.
And I want to really explain this today again.
Okay.
We put out a position we say we not accept the result and we demand that ECSL release the result or else we ask for a rerun. This was before Bintumani.
Yeah.
And that was the position we would take go Bintumani. The results we don't compile, it was about 70% or so of the RRS we collect. But then people we cancel from the onset. They can't tell we say na mediate, then can't mediate. They not come for discuss election results. They not come for discuss rerun. They not get a mandate day. So from that onset day, they make them very clear to we. We knew that, and we continue with the dialogue.
Okay. So we don't left the other side now.
So that dialogue done, resolutions come out. We get 8. We sign. Then we come back, say, well, tripartite, 9 get for bring rerun. Right? Terms of reference of the tripartite come out, nothing like that not been dated.
Okay.
We communicate that to the public, say, hey, these terms of reference we don't come out, and not tell we nothing about rerun or election results on this. We still continue with the tripartite engagement. Then done. They hand over reports. The reports, yes, it will get divergent views, but we listen the joint statement.
Okay.
And the joint statement, we say the divergent views, they don't put under the annex. That one they done, and then we hear about electoral justice.
Yeah.
Now electoral justice, we say September 15, ECOMOG then can pull President Bill. Some of us don't take the pain. DJ Base, for the communicator with public to with membership to say that is not going to happen because we know it is not going to happen. Now we don't go through these dialogues with the international partners, the international community, even the US will be adamant. Their focus is now elections review, not a removal of, or rerun of election.
Exactly.
The one when are the U.S. representative na UN in Canada, this country, it tell we that one they say we don't give $1.5 million for support this process, but not to for can do re-election.
Yeah.
Ebo, what else we go say to people?
Over there, people they talk about national unity government. Then don't say they part of recommend that then go pick some from the man.
No, then we never even engage in them kind of discussions.
Okay.
Then they, I get for be very honest, we never engage in them kind of discussions. Then they, and we partners, they never bring that kind discussions they to we. They never put waiting. They always don't they emphasize now the fact say the government and the opposition for work together. We foresee participation in some of the decisions that we government they make, especially the one we get for do with our reviews, the one we get for do with things that we get for do with
legal
issues, the people of this country and all of them things then they and parliamentary participation, council participation, that kind of things then they then go like for see opposition involvement. But issues around national unity government, no, we never entertain them kind of discussions.
All right, Famble, they listen and they watch Hot Seats. Me and Mama Jalos to the DJ best will get one of the people who they talk for APC right here. We brought us to Tunis. And one of the problems we mentioned, I think, still there because I've been supposed to get earlier on, but unfortunately, they've been busy. And whilst then they inside, so many things will happen outside. No, just watch them videos, they'll go come back. Stay tuned.
Now the party office, they never send tear gas. The APC National Grassroots Network, they're giving a live coverage. Now the party they saw APC National Grassroots Network, they're giving a live coverage.
Yeah, reality, get the message.
They're giving a live coverage. APC National Grassroots Network, we're giving a live coverage. Live coverage. Then they send tear gas for drive everybody.
So then they arrest, c'est de quel people there? Na so then they arrest, c'est de quel people there? Merci.
All right, so City, you watch them videos and they when I've been there during the whether or inside. So how much command and control una get with una supporters or fans and for make sure say maybe like all them people I can so una they peacefully with them discuss whilst the one the outside supporters, sympathizers go to wait for una and can't say una done. We suicide police fire tear gas gun come, arrest come.
Well, that one they happen. I mean, the fact of the matter is whenever you get that kind of situation there, so you get certain set of people, even from among we, the leaders, the way they send the wrong information, where they try for let people and go cause mayhem. From yesterday, as one of my responsibility as national publicity now for monitor waiting they happen on social media. And from yesterday, I don't see the number of misinformation where they go and the threats of waiting happen. So how some people be they even mobilized, then they go pay people, ghetto youths. We're not.
Where do they do that?
Well, you get people mostly from outside of this country.
Okay.
Starting set of people where largely these are people.
APC people or?
Well, these are people who are supportive to Dr. Samura Kamara and this whole idea of electoral justice. People who don't the same information.
So Dr. Samura Kamara, you can see one video where himself can able come and tell people and say, not so what's going to think, move ahead with the implementation of
and that is really where some of us honestly, disappointed. That and disappointed for the simple fact say all of their agreements they are so he's signatory. Now signatory to all of their agreements there, and he knows the contents of their agreements then contrary to then things the way people they try for project outside, and that is really the disappointment. So we have always maintained our position as a party yes, whatever it is, they ask me, say, wetin exactly, when they watch them videos, then wetin exactly the people yana they go protest for, wetin they go demonstrate for. These people don't come. Plenty of them are in that street. They don't even know wetin them people here come for. But they try for communicate to them wetin them come for, and then there are people they send them for go do something completely different. And the disheartening thing, when them people and they get arrested, now the party, now their families they cry to for go pull them. When somebody die, now the party they go. Some of them people are where they send, so they not they even go themselves. Some of them people are not they even go court. Now we lawyers, now the party, now then they go back, they try for go pull them, and all that they present with party in a bad light. That is why they continue for communicate to the people. We focus on implementing all of the agreements in the tripartite recommendations. And let me also say this, because I see a lot of people after the U.S. ambassador in recent interviews where they talk about 84 recommendations. Some people also begin for go spread rumors, say, oh, nah, the one we get for do a rerun. Now they now so know. Earlier I talk say you get 3 categories. Category they way there not be so much, disagree, but the wording not being okay. So each one put in your wording. Now when they develop the roadmap, then bring in the one then they thing we get for do is section 92, one of the public elections hard we get for do a logistical issue, like if you go polling station, logistics, they not reach there on time, waiting for do. If it resource management systems, if it transfer tamper envelopes them and they reach from the station, they reach the tamper envelope side. Open, how for the ballot boxes, then kind thing then they. Now then recommendations then they add. So again, nothing again they come with this factual information. The US ambassador in talk no get nothing for do we rerun again as people they tell on our social media. So please, when I not listen that one day again, it has nothing. I'm not supposed I they say this because na my responsibility as National Publicity Secretary for bring the facts to una. That is why I'm saying this, and for make sure say una get it true, so that we they act based on them true, then we still focus on implementing the recommendations. But how then they come, will they bring them come to una factual?
One of the main things that I think also could be a hard nut for crack Gavadoots. The last time I've been talking to you about the people who want things maybe in sympathizers who they all or where they not see, will be outside the chief minister sometimes say, una for go bring them in. How not go able to resolve the issue in the way some of their names and we even see them don't even die safe? How?
We get a committee where they look at that. And indeed, we're not going to deny the November 25 or 26 saga, it complicates that aspect of thing for we and government. But we get a team where they look at that. There are some names we would identify within different areas where the government and the team who will form now APC, they work assiduously for ensure say we get them really. In fact, one of the major issue of discussion that one day today, where we get with this team we cancel, we're not resolution 4, we're not the main outstanding thing we will get. So we really raise them up today. And because for we, Pada Bintumani agreement, now the core, that one they were really left. Because this now border on we membership on the people and self. People where they jail, people where they outside of this country, we want for come back, but then still they afraid. People where feel say they only they caught because of politics. Now then things that they are the hinge of we membership and we supporters. So now that make we take them very seriously up today. And we see say now one area around the way government on they really kind of, drag them foot a bit for really implement.
Okay, we'll wrap up in the next 5-10 minutes, but quickly again, we'll go back to the census way for start very soon. And we suicide before now, a lot of people believe say maybe down the safe and boguna participation into the elections. So say some people pull video or audio say people are not go register. this trip, the census, they come. What not the party in stance?
Well, I mean, the census will they fully participate.
Okay.
In fact, the committee where they don't set up would already begin send representation there.
Yeah.
I think even today, now one of the things that they will with MPs get for debates in a parliament, the census. But we still there is concern in terms of preparedness, in terms of availability of resources.
Okay.
DJ Base may, say census na a very tedious process, not to something where you go just grab and plan inside 1 year.
Okay.
The midterm census will raise all of the issues, and we see the challenges.
So why
with
want to be
them.
opposed and then they would so that difference?
Well, first of all, with the one way then we can with we be know the motive.
Okay. For the
And
elections?
we be know that one day.
Okay.
Them being the say now for development purpose, but we be no say not to that.
Okay.
And we be also no say one will not prepare for it. Two, the manner in which they want for go about and they say digital sensors will not be even get the equipment and everything.
Okay.
And in the end, it turned out for be just a waste of money because even the data we commodity, they're not able to use them. They get for use 2015 and 2021 sensors, add them, divide that by 2, get the median, now they use for determine the threshold for proportional representation.
Okay.
These 9 are the decennial censors where we constitution mandate we for the do as a country. Now that make with the support. But we still are very much, apprehensive of the fact, say, we might not be all fully prepared. And the time frame from now to next year, December, and with all of what we know and with the kind of concerns we will partners themselves don't begin raise, we feel, say, we may run into trouble.
Okay.
But that make from the
For these
onset.
census?
For this way they come.
The money or what?
The money, the technical expertise, the equipment, the
So this back then they
processes.
rush them or what?
I think so.
Okay. So
I
we're
have
not
to be
will
honest.
advise that slate and wait.
Well, that is why we are part of the committee. We don't begin the discussions now through Parliament and through we serve as an executive.
Okay.
That as much as we want for participate fully, but we also the caution government for ensure say we really prepare ourselves well before we take on them.
Okay. Now let's go back to the party before we wrap up. Under the structure now, we know say Sheikh Okoindo hand over in key, Samoa Kama wind the delay, and after that, Oda will take over now.
So from December 2023, December 27 to be exact,
Yeah.
now Minkailo Mansari, Honorable Minkailo Mansari, now the national chairman.
Okay.
Now they head the party now
All
as
right.
the chief executive officer. Dr. Samura Kamara still remain very important member because of all of them programs they are will get at
Okay,
hand.
already na signature.
Yeah, exactly. The tripartite recommendations, the agreement for national unity. So
Okay.
we go always continue for engage them. You go always continue for remain pivotal. But the leadership of the party don't shift
Okay.
now to the chairman. He's the head of the party.
So within the party, say like people like Samora Kama, can contest back after 2 times?
Well, the first time where it contest now be under the old constitution.
Okay.
So again, one more, if we are to go, the lawyers then go interpret that, but I think this constitution still permit them for contest because it only contest once under this new constitution, and the constitution say you get for contest twice if you lost. Then of course you not go contest again. However, if you contest for the second time, you win. And then you win the presidency back, even where you be don't contest first, you lost, you still go contest back for a re-election because the national constitution allow you for run back as president, and that one they supersede
This one.
the party constitution, so then they not go by you.
All right. So in the meantime, names and they come up. We on a see one team up for be flag bearer.
Well, yeah, some, especially young people.
You self get the intention, do you?
Well, I
Because
mean,
then the woman say yourself one team up.
no, I know. Power for me, I believe, say leadership it come to you naturally, and I first I qualify, and are competent enough for rule this country. I think I know a lot. Policies, governance, and I know the issues for liable, but I don't get that thought state.
What are the issues?
I mean, come on, the perennial issues where they face with this country. I mean, energy, education, still health, water, the economy.
Same
We're
issues.
just not able to manage the economy. I mean, with all of the resources we have, we're not able to manage the economy. We're not able to provide the basics for we people.
Okay.
And I think, say, not because of the many unnecessary things we would engage with surfing.
All right.
I look forward to that day when we will get a president. Now this country we go day maybe for a whole year I go only travel once or twice.
Okay.
All
right,
right, go
so-
save me hundreds of thousands of dollars.
All right, before we wrap up quickly, a very important thing I just want to get to take on this proportional representation. To me, I get a problem with, we cannot believe, say, not so the grassroots then pick them people and they. I mean, we don't so say people then at them party then they pick who that for represent them. Wouldn't I take? Because
proportional representation get advantages and disadvantages.
Okay.
The one disadvantage now you just talk, it limits the bulk number of people then involvement in choosing their leaders.
Okay.
And they give more power to political parties and few individuals for choose representation on behalf of the bulk number of the population.
Right.
That is one major disadvantage.
Okay.
But for we context, it also gets the advantages if you're doing well. And they allow for more inclusivity, which I will not set up the threshold so high. Like, for example, now we talk about women participation, young people participation, people with disabilities and all of that. It able for get that leverage there for make we able get in kind involved inclusivity, in the number of people where they participate.
Okay.
That is one aspect. Also, if the political parties and institutions then do it right, they also allow for enough competency in we legislative bodies. Because you go now find way for saying the right people, the competent people into parliament, for example. If one as political parties leaders sit down, una doing well, unbiasedly, look for the right kind of people based on competence, qualification, not on like waiting we they do in choosing people. We they look at tribe.
Yeah.
We they
Would I
look
give
at
Okumoni?
tribe, how this person related to me, then
Thank
kind
you.
thing, then they
All
so
right.
na that.
All right. We're going to wrap up now, but finally, how you going to assess President Bill so far, pound 100? How much you
There are areas where I go get kudos. Foreign policy, I have to be very honest. I mean, they don't do well in the area of foreign policy. They don't really, whether not by default or wait, they don't really, they push, not that light day. So in that side, I go get kudos, but in all other areas where they face major
All right.
challenges.
Finally, talk to APC sympathizers, supporters, them. Now, them people that don't come, the tripartite and the recommendations and now. We think will be you true talk to them. Maybe people would listen and watching are going to say, going forward now this, not to electoral reforms, not to on seats of presidents, not to electoral justice, now the way forward this.
First of all, I want to say plenty thank you to you for hosting me, and I want to say this. Then people here will come, just like how we tell una from before then they come, they not come for pull President Bill, they not come for make way for let ECOMOG or ECOMC come for change government, they come for assess how far we don't go with the implementation. We as a party, we don't communicate to una say, we move on and prepare ourselves for the 2028 elections, for prepare ourselves for the 2026 National Delegates Conference, and prepare ourselves for the lower level elections next year. Because we want to ensure, say, we focus on the electoral reforms we don't start so that when we cast when elections day and we cast with votes in this country in future elections, the results go reflect una will, una the voters them. We're not going to see a repeat of what happened in 2023. But if we continue for distract ourselves with them misinformation, with a lost focus on the review process where they happen, when our government don't take up now, with a lost focus because when they make it very difficult for people for engage with government, for able work for let we get in reforms then they done because Somebody travel safe, una no want let travel with government. Somebody, una no want let people sit down and meet with government, and then things then they not possible. Opposition just get for sit down with government, now so we get things done for make sure we get the reforms where necessary for get the right things done at this country. So when I allow when I elect, for let we work for una so that the right things could be done for the better future of this country.
All right, thank you very much, Famble. That's it from the horse's mouth, and we know one of the people already talk for the APC and a strong voice. Pick some sense out of the nonsense. You like your party, behave yourself, be a law-abiding person. At least, when I listen to the one the way they before the party, so then go able direct to when I left for listen to people and way they out of the party, when I left for listen to people who they inside to now, because if they inside to when I get issue, the law will take in course. So be a law-abiding person. You don't party, they quietly follow the rules, and you there people that don't come from when I've been the part of the guarantors them. They don't meet with APC, then go meet with civil society, then go meet with government, then go meet with different people. We're able to find a way forward for move this country forward. So till then, have a good time. God bless you. God be with you. Continue for listening to AYV. This is a hot seat. They come to you every Wednesday, 8 o'clock, and a repeat on Saturday. With that, I want to say belated birthday greetings to Ransford, one of Karamande, right here, celebrating birthday on Tuesday. Till then, have a good time. God bless you. Bye-bye. Thank you.